What's going on, guys? We're back on another episode of White Lightning here. Today we're going to fix a few of the things that we found on the inspection from last week. If you haven't seen that video, I'll put the link in the video or the description. I'll figure out how that all works, but either way, check out that video. In that video we discovered that we had some ball joint issues, we had some wheel bearing issues, among some other things, common suspension issues I should say, on an older truck, especially the straight front axle trucks, a Dodge, Ford, anything like that. So today we're going to go and fix all that. We're also going to put the new wheels and tires on it because these wheels are not the business. So stay tuned and let's get into it. All right, boys, so here's what's pretty much going into our suspension today. So we got pretty much all Moog parts. Everyone has their opinion, right or wrong, whatever it is, with their experience. I've had great luck with Moog, whether it be customer trucks, my trucks, anything like that. If it's more of a stock application, it seems to work great. So we're going to see how it goes. So my philosophy on this is anything that we break as far as this, we'll replace with something better, whether it be Synergy, whoever else out there that'll make parts for this truck. But for now, we're gonna go with Moog as far as we got the wheel bearings, we got ball joints, top and bottom, sway bar end links. I also have this steering brace for the steering gearbox. It's not necessarily needed for a lowered truck. Usually we do these on the lifted trucks. It helps prevent the flex on the gearbox or the sector shaft. Kind of gives it extra support when you got bigger tires, but I've had this sitting from an old truck, so might as well use it. Another thing we have here that we're doing today is what Moog calls their problem solver steering system. So what I like about this is it comes pretty much complete. Comes with all new hardware, everything ready to go. You can see we got some beefy tie rod ends. It does come with a different pitman arm because the taper is a bit different. It's also the newer 09 and up style steering system, which is, everyone raves that it's better than this style, which is the older style, a little more susceptible to bump steer. So that's another thing we got going. Now for the meat and potatoes, the thing that I am most excited about. Yes. These are full Hook Performance, full billet, heim joint, upper and lower control arms. These are like, I can't even describe. These are just, it's like art. I almost don't even want to put it on the truck. They're just so damn beautiful. So we're gonna get these on today and we'll get to it. All right, so I got the tie rod drag link assembly off after the pitman arm really kicked my butt. So you can kind of see the differences here. The way the drag link goes down and then connects to the tie rod, and the tie rod is like one big solid piece. Whereas the old style, you have the drag link that is also your outer tie rod. Then this tie rod connects and goes around. So this is the updated style, more like what would come on an 09 and up, like a 4th gen or the later 3rd gens. Or not the later 3rd gens, I'm sorry, but the 4th gens. I think this kit from Moog is like 400 bucks. Comes super complete. I've had great success with it, so that's what we're running. So while I've been getting my butt kicked in the front, our guy Peterson back here, he's tell him what you're doing.
Removing overloads and swapping spacers to level the rear of the truck out to sit level with the front. Should create better ride quality, also not be as stiff.
So yeah, because these trucks are meant to haul, you know, heavy loads, not race. You know, you got these big heavy duty springs underneath. You can see it's about 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch thick. We're also moving what used to be probably additional helper springs that somebody cut. They used to be on the bottom. We're moving them to the top to space so we don't have to change the U-bolts. Whoops. And then I gotta go to the store. We're gonna get new bolts to replace these, get these clamped back up, mount up the rear end, and that'll be a wrap for that. And hopefully we don't need to do the lowering shackles because I completely forgot to buy them. So this is something we see often overlooked, believe it or not. A lot of trucks will come to us recently getting a lift kit or some sort of work done just to have their U-bolts in the rear loose. There's a reason why there's a torque spec. You know, sometimes all the Ooga Doogas in the world aren't right. So we do it the right way here. Look up the OEM torque spec and get a torque to spec. Granted, the real way to do it is to not reuse these U-bolts, but it's my truck, so I'm gonna send it. All right, so we got the ball joints out. Anyone who knows me knows I really hate doing suspension, especially ball joints, but they really needed to get done. So get it all. You want to make sure you get all this cleaned up. I'm gonna just hit that with Scotch-Brite. Make sure there's no marring, no nicks, no weird things going on. But yeah, we got the other side all PB blasted up, getting ready to go. We got rear suspension all pretty much done. I forgot to order shocks, so those will come. I'll do those at a later time. I'm gonna get rid of that hunk of weight that I don't need. Still gotta change that. But we're trucking along. We're gonna get her going. All right, so we got Gabe here with us. He's gonna go over the wheel and tire combo that we're doing with the truck, and he's also gonna go install them for us. So I'll turn it over to you.
Right on, guys. So here we got some XD 844s, 22x12s, 44 offset.
Minus 44, right?
Minus 44 offset. And Wheel Pros really hooked us up, so thank you very much, Wheel Pros. These wheels are going to be really good.
Yeah,
nice
Wheel Pros is always hooking us up on wheels. That's why if you notice a lot of our shop vehicles, once we start doing more features on them, a lot of them are KMC wheels, even Fuels. They sell a lot of wheels. We sell a lot with them. And every time we need something for our builds, they're always hooking it up. So huge shout out to them. And
yeah,
what about the tires? What are we doing for tires?
So for tires Warehouse also came through with us, help us out a lot. We got some 305 4022s, Toyo Proxys S3s. Okay, he's gonna wrap around those wheels very nicely, give the good traction that we need, and also got the good looking Toyos to help out. So again, Tires Warehouse, appreciate it. We're gonna be mounting these and show it to you guys how it's gonna turn out.
Alright, so we got everything installed. Went relatively smooth besides all the rust. Kind of a pain in the butt, but you know, it is what it is. We had to cut out a lot of things, hammer on a lot of things, but we got it done. Huge shout out to KMC Wheels and Wheel Pros, always taking care of us on all of our projects. So I really love the way they look. They're awesome. So again, big thanks to them. And also a big thanks to Dakota over there at Full Hook Performance. He really hooked it up on these arms. Really super stoked on how they came out. They're real easy install, very quality product. You can see just by the packaging, the way everything comes pre-assembled, you know, even down to the hand polishing of the arms right before they ship. Awesome product, super stoked to have them on the build, and we're gonna put them to the test, see what they hold up to, but great product. If you're looking to get some, we sell them. You can also get them over at fullhookperformance.com. But yeah, next week we're gonna cover getting rid of the pinstripe, de-badging, doing some other things, bumper and whatnot, kind of getting the cosmetics ready, get her looking less like a grandpa truck in my eyes. But other than that, I'm pretty stoked on the progress. Definitely love the new look, and looking forward to continuing the project. But I gotta head over to the alignment shop, get this thing aligned. After that, I'm going to take her over to Just Racing, dropping off some parts for Rubber Ducky LJ's 24 valve Cummins engine. So stay tuned for that. We'll get on that one a little after Hammers. So stay tuned, and as always, thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.